It's time for those pesky mailers once again, but this time Tony Casso cannot sit by and allow you to be manipulated. Jack Latvala is manipulating you and your good nature. Here's the front and the back of this misleading mailer. We will show you why this is a lie. These 3 steps that Jack Latvala wants to take on your behalf are also misleading. Jack Latvala says he wants to repeal the nuclear tax and refund your money right here on the mailer. Why don't you ask Jack Latvala about his role in passing Senate Bill 1472 in the 2013 session? He did not stand with Mike Fasano, who argued against the bill, saying that it was hijacked by Duke Energy. We're going to take a look at these 3 steps, and in our opinion, Jack Latvala had his chance and he completely blew it. Before we take a look at these 3 steps, one by one, we'll take a look at what the Orlando Sentinel said. Consumers should not expect refunds when nuclear power plant plans are halted, as was the initial desire of Tampa Bay area legislators when they first proposed the bill. The Senate reluctantly but unanimously accepted the House proposal to remove the possibility of refunds for uncompleted projects from the bill that alters the 2006 law. So in other words, Senator Jack Latvala could have incorporated these 3 steps he's campaigning about now when the Senate bill passed Senate Bill 1472, but he did not. Was he completely powerless? Absolutely not. Number 1, repeal the nuclear tax and stop Duke Energy from fleecing taxpayers. Really? Repeal the tax? Latvala did not do that in 2013, but this is what he says that he can do now. Latvala passed a bill that did not repeal it in 2013. We know that Mike Fasano argued against it, and even Representative Vasilinda said the law still represented a hidden tax on utility customers. Instead of the Senate fighting about this, they unanimously passed it. Shame on you, Jack Latvala. You claim to be the most powerful person in the Senate, yet you allowed the Senate bill to get stripped down to a watered-down version that doesn't completely protect the people. So let's take a look at number 2. Latvala wants to refund your money by forcing Duke Energy to get customer rebates immediately. But what Latvala doesn't tell you is that Duke Energy already converted its method of billing in Central Florida last winter, and Duke already sent them rebates. What Latvala did in 2013 with the Senate bill was to vote on the amended bill, which stripped the language requiring utilities to refund their rate of return on costs recovered if they decide not to build nuclear plants. Latvala is now running on fixing this. This makes no sense, folks. Okay, let's look at the 3rd one. He wants to reform the Public Service Commission. Latvala says he wants to reform the Public Service Commission in order to stop Duke Energy from raising rates constantly. But yet the Public Service Commission is an entirely political entity. Who is in charge of the appointments? Why, your elected officials, of course, and the Senate has a big say in what happens. Does reforming mean Latvala will get his guys on the commission? As a senator, he could have brought legislation to fix this problem, but he did not do it. Aren't you tired of being manipulated? The same legislators who say they can fix the problem don't, and then they use their lack of action to campaign on it. Their lack of action becomes their action points in their campaign. These politicians create the chaos and then come to the rescue, asking for your vote. Well, we won't get fooled again. Tony Casso understands this game and he doesn't want to play it. Tony Casso is tired of watching the people in District 20 get manipulated. Elect Tony Casso for State Senate District 20. Go to his website at www.votetonycasso.com for more information. Political advertisement paid for and approved by Tony Casso, Libertarian for State Senate District 20.